Hey everybody and welcome back. Today we're going to do some weird stuff, which means we are going to need a new farm. We're going to jump onto the 1 week farm. Our favorite thing is cheese. We need to start somewhere with a chair because we will be using that shortly. Right off the bat, we want to grab our parsnip seeds, not because we care about planting them, but because they're worth a little bit of cash and we're going to need every little bit that we can get. Then I'm going to forget that I need a chair, immediately go back in and get it. That's the most important part of today's entire video, so we're grabbing some wood because we're going to need to build some fences. After that, I went over here to check and see if there was any forage. And you know what? There was. Not as much as I wanted, but there was something. But then I'm just going to need to go back to the farm. So I'm not really sure what I was thinking coming over here right away. Doesn't really matter. We're going to go back. Basically, what we need to do is get enough wood to build some fences and also to build a chest so that we can drop some of our stuff off. So we're going to do that right here. We're going to leave this chest right on the farm, and then we're going to go forage because we are going to need not necessarily energy today. We don't want to leave our scythe behind. That'll be important. But we don't necessarily need energy today, but we are going to probably need some serious healing, and you'll definitely understand why when the time comes. So now we are just going to run through the town. One really nice thing that you can find right away at the beginning of the game is some bread sometimes, but we got a Joja Cola here. Gus is not a big fan of us digging through the trash, but you know what? Here's the thing, Gus. If you get special treatment and you get to go into Pierre's store early, I don't want to hear about your problems with trash, okay? Back off. Next thing we are going to do is we are actually going to go into the store and sell those parsnip seeds. Not worth a whole lot, but we'll get 150 gold out of that. And we do need that 100. I mean, we didn't need to sell them all. We're going to check some more trash. Can't get anything else. That's all right. There's tons of stuff around here. We're going to grab a nice little haul of spring onions and then just some random stuff. Then, importantly, dipping into the secret woods. If you haven't seen this, yep, you can do that. There actually wasn't very much in here, so used my chair to climb over the little log there. Oh, you know what? I thought I remembered differently. This is pretty decent. A couple wild horseradish, couple morels, and then just gonna run around and look for everything. I could have zoomed out and had a better view of like the map, but I don't know. I just find that when I'm recording, that doesn't look as nice in production. You know, the video isn't as crisp and clear and doesn't look as good for you guys, so oh, it was suffering, but I did it. So yeah, use the same chair to get back out, and then off we go. A little bit more forage. We are going to use the money that we made and the money that we have to not buy any of this crap, because the only thing we want is more bread. Or any bread, I guess. We didn't get any earlier. It's a lot easier to do this when you can find some bread. Then we're going to take the backwoods trail up north here. It's important to check as many places as you can. We really, really need this forage. Even if you waste some time, you know, at this point in the game, you have more time than anything else. So, thought I saw something there. Definitely didn't. Our plan, turn around. Our plan is to go up here. Yeah, that's right. We're going to just bypass that entirely. And the way that we're going to do that is with a neat little trick. Works a lot better when you have something that swings quickly, like a galaxy sword. But all you do is position yourself on the edge of the map. I always need to put myself into windowed mode for this. It's the only way I can get it to work. And then you just hit C while you're standing there over and over and over. And eventually you'll be outside of like the trigger point for the map transition. I'm speeding up time here, so if you're wondering why it went so fast, that's why I'm not great at animation canceling. I know people do that, and that's cool, but look, now we are moving around and outside and above the map. I got stuck here for a second. It's obviously kind of difficult to orient yourself when you can't see yourself. But what we essentially want to do is make sure we don't hit a map transition to go to the bathhouse, because then we would be stuck up there and we would just have to pass out. There he is. There's our pal. That's where we're headed. We are going to go into those mines today. There's also that leek, which is super great because leeks are probably my favorite spring forage. Sure, yeah. I mean, they're the best ones. So now we're going to try and walk down here. Look, if you've never been down here before, it's kind of interesting. It's kind of unique and silly that you can even do this. And here's where our handy-dandy chair comes in again. We can get out of the quarry and then run over and grab our leek. And then what we're going to do is just walk right into the mine, right through his little bucket here. He doesn't want to say anything to us. We'll get the scene with Marlon, but you know what? We don't need your crappy little sword. We are going to go get something even better today. And we're going to use our handy chair again to hop over the minecart. We'll pick it up, take it with us, and then we're going to walk outside of the map again for a little while. This is another kind of unique one. You don't have to worry about hitting a map transition point when you do this because you kind of can't. But you can get pretty lost out here, which can be kind of scary. But what we're going to do is we're going to go over to this other side because the map entrance, or the quarry entrance and the mines entrance are on the same map. Too many words. And yeah, we can use our chair to get into here through the wall. Now I'm going to speed up time again because I just want to organize my inventory. This next little bit is pretty treacherous, and it's pretty easy to get yourself killed down here, so I just want to have some good food first and just have a good plan of attack going in. Because we are going in to get the golden scythe on day 1, spring 1. And what that means is we're going to run from everything. We really can't fight anything in here. First of all, I threw away my rusty sword, but honestly, that wasn't going to do much for us anyway. The kind of unfortunate thing down here is that I had kind of a nasty path this time with some unskippable rocks. And if you haven't been down here, well, I mean, you probably have, but if you haven't been down here, the dangerous thing about this area isn't those slimes, it's these guys. And you might think, okay, well, that's fine. If you had a weapon, you could just knock him back. Well, you're not wrong, but you'll see pretty soon here that we end up getting pretty overloaded by them. And even if you have a decent weapon, you can definitely still struggle in here. So I find that the best strategy, even if you're not trying to do this the same way that I am, is to just try and keep your health, decently high, but just tank the hits and run. You just got to get through here as quickly as you can. This is a good place for farming for a couple of specific things. I don't remember off the top of my head right this second, but our goal is that statue of the Grim Reaper at the edge because we get the golden scythe from it. And then the nice thing about this is that we can just touch the statue and teleport out. And now we're safe. So now what I want to do is put my chair down and then put some fences around it. And basically those will force me to hop out of the wall again. Unfortunately, I didn't go back and check my own video. I posted this on TikTok. I used to have it on YouTube also for the best way to do this. I also didn't bring my axe, and I messed it up. So here I am. I'm stuck inside here, except no, I can just pick up my chair in a second. And I'm trying. I'm thinking the hamster is doing his best, but yeah, we can get out. But I didn't have anything else to do, so I just went outside, used up all my energy, and passed out. I found some stuff out here, but yeah, I wanted to get back into the mine. You could, if you were smarter than me, but I didn't. But hey, there's one more weird thing you can do in this game. If you want to see some more, make sure you subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one.